The two F's in the building.
Tell me, won't you tell me? I just gotta know. Yeah. You'll never understand who I am, cause I'm just the definition of a man. Try to remain afloat and stay devoted while I'm hoping I can stand, cause I'm just the definition of a man. There's things I need to know, I need to see, I need to focus on the plan. Still, I'm just the definition of a man. Shit, I ain't got the knowledge of a prophet, but I profit off the land, cause I'm just the definition of a man. Need I speak? My reputation in the streets I sleep. The deprivation made it elevate the beast unleashed. No hesitation, I was destined to increase my speech and raise hell till I reach my peak. I'm undecided. I paint a perfect picture through scriptures, I underlined it. And spitting coke, the dope, and the mixtures is undivided. I'm living off the flow, but the kitchen is what provided. Plenty dope, many hopes, and the wishes of what's desired. I'm tired. There's so many things that I need to know. I've been inspired, still in so many places I need to go. Before I was admired, I quietly freed the flow. Now it's places I'm required, acquired me through the dope. Oh, I'm getting higher, I finally see the dope. I'm flying to see the top, and you finally see the flow. I'm climbing into your spot, and you crying to me below. It's been a long time coming, I'm dying, I need to know if this is it. You'll never understand who I am, cause I'm just the definition of a man. Try to remain afloat and stay devoted while I'm hoping I can stand, cause I'm just the definition of a man. There's things I need to know, I need to see, I need to focus on the plan. Still, I'm just the definition of a man. Shit, I ain't got the knowledge of a prophet, but I profit off the land, cause I'm just the definition of a man. God damn, I fought through mommy smoking, beside my pop believing, surviving pain without an antidote to stop the bleeding. Without a gram of dope, my hammer spoke for lots of reasons. My grandma left me and it stressed me, I ain't stopped the grieving. Without a pot to pig in, my hoopty made me smarter. I trapped it out until they scooped me, then we made it harder. That only made it harder, although we made it happen. We elevated and they hated that we made it rapid. I need to know why I was brought into this way of life. Hustling through day and night, struggling, I stay in fight. I came from nothing, made it something, but I paid the price. Paid the man, shaved the white, made them grams, made them nice. I guess through all my wrongdoings, I could make it right. But I was wrong, my wrongdoings could have gave me life. It could have gave me death, gave me less, gave me flight. Off the ground, getting off a pound if I could play it right. Right, you'll never understand who I am, cause I'm just the definition of a man. Try to remain afloat and stay devoted while I'm hoping I can stand, cause I'm just the definition of a man. There's things I need to know, I need to see, I need to focus on the plan. Still, I'm just the definition of a man. Shit, I ain't got the knowledge of a prophet, but I profit off the land, cause I'm just the definition of a man. God damn, you'll never understand who I am, cause I'm just the definition of a man. Try to remain afloat and stay devoted while I'm hoping I can stand, cause I'm just the definition of a man. There's things I need to know, I need to see, I need to focus on the plan. Still, I'm just the definition of a man. Shit, I ain't got the knowledge of a prophet, but I profit off the land, cause I'm just the definition of a man.
Salute, salute. What's going on, y'all? Coming to the stage earlier, afternoon smoke. AC was good.
Was good, bro.
Same old shit. I was looking at the Bud put another vlog out. I was looking at that earlier.
Oh yeah. The only one Bud joint. I didn't get to watch it yet. That's the one you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
Seems to be that he doing it like this stuff was done a while ago too.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about that?
See, that's a tough thing for me to answer, because if I answer it the way I want to answer it, it's going to appear that I'm taking shots.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm taking shots at Bud. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the content. It's the type of thing that, for me being a Crawford fan, it's something I've enjoyed for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? Just like I tried to explain to Boom the other day, and I think he got it, is the fact that stuff like that, for me as a fan, I feed into that because it only makes me hyper for the fight.
Yeah, especially when he's showing you his family and he putting it all out on the table. Like the Pierce Morgan shit, they brung up he about to have a kid that's not by his wife, baby mom.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, here's what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
what you want me to do? Yeah, CJ, it's an early one. It's definitely an early one for you. What is it? 9:30, 10:30 over there where you at? But yeah, I had to pop out because there'll be some changes, coming up soon. Some upgrades. We're gonna be trying to upgrade. Keep the new guys, keep the big guys guessing.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep them guessing. Like, oh,
and the crazy part is, Pop, you know how you say little birdies tell you things?
Yep.
Well, little birdie told me something, and it was directly from the bird. You feel what I'm saying? So the bird then whispered some shit into my ear that I wish I could disclose and everything, but when he give me the okay to say it, I'll put it out there. He probably told you too.
Oh, nephew?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm being so quiet. I don't know, but for a few days now, I'm just being so quiet.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm being so quiet. I ain't even asking him nothing about what is he going? I ain't asking him none of that. That's why I was trying to stop Gooch the other day.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like, nigga, you ain't had to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. Let that shit.
And that's why that's why to a certain degree, when I watch it, I love it, but I'm like, damn, why couldn't that be Cam and Gooch?
Well, I know what Cam doing. I know what he doing. I follow him on Instagram. Cam is a comedy tour, hosting shows, got movies and shit. I gotta send him the script that I got so he can look it over. Because he got the plug to the Tubi joint.
Okay.
They did Cam did a Tubi movie.
Oh, all right.
Well, he playing he playing informant on that bitch. When it comes to Gooch, I give him grace because if I'm not mistaken, I think Gooch got sick of cell.
Yeah, I know that, but it's just like it just makes you feel that way, even though you know what's going on. It's still like, I still wish it was you guys though. Yeah, because I would have wanted to see your insight and your perspective on some of the topics and shit like that. How would you break it down? You feel what I'm saying? Would you have a little bit of narration in there? The little bit of back and forth banter that you guys, between that Bud likes to do with them, especially Cam. So I think to a certain degree, if they had got that nod, these things might just be a slight bit more better, just for the simple fact that it would have been personable. Like the Bud interview with Bernie the Boxer. You're not getting anything better than that. You feel what I'm saying?
He said Cam always got a crooked role in movies. Yeah, Cam got I gotta watch a movie. Cam got a role in that shit. I said, look at this nigga here, man. I got something for him though that's built for Midwest. That shit won't work in a big city. Too many cameras. So yeah, but shit gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, they eventually gonna get there. It's like you feel what I'm saying. You might not get there to do it for Bud, but you'll be there to do it for some of the young and up and comings and shit like that, which is still good, and you'll still have that relationship with the man.
I got who else I got to hit? I thought he was in the group chat, but I guess he's not. I got to hit Jay.
Yeah, Jay hit me up the night. Jen lost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and plus he was on Gooch and them panel. that night?
Yeah, I like talking to Jay straight up sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
I like talking to him, and then I left him alone because he said Pop, I'm about to get into the gym, about to get focused. So when niggas say that, I leave them alone. Ain't no time for you to be pulling up over here saying shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You got work, you got gym, school, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got your parents, your family and shit. And then like nigga to be talking about pull up and shit. But I like to see that he been watching because he ain't missed a beat at all when he said that shit. So it's I know, I'm just waiting for that day. Everybody is good and we can take that trip.
Yeah, for sure.
Then y'all really gonna see what we've been working on behind the scenes. That's a fact.
For sure. But let me ask you this: what was your opinion? Because I started laughing. What was your opinion when Canelo did that punk ass love tap pusher? But I was like, bro, do you realize how scared you just looked?
Well, yeah, that to be that is, first of all, what Bud was doing, like a lot, like for you young niggas who don't know, all that is a certain dominance. And like when we was younger, we would draw a circle, and whoever backed out of the circle first, he lost.
Yeah,
that's exactly what that is. So when it comes to that, I see it as that, like, because matter of fact, Showbiz is going off about it too. Showbiz,
he jumped this. I was dying. He jumped the shit out of Canelo, and Canelo's face was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Nobody's ever done that.
Exactly.
Nobody's ever done that to him.
Faced
so
off with him, looked him up and down, and just stepped to him and kept on stepping.
Yeah,
he's never had, was like, "Wait, hold on, what are you doing?"
He never had that done to him. So he was caught off guard with that. He had that done. I think it ain't never been done to him. Or maybe Triple G gave him a stare he didn't like, but nobody like, especially since he been the guy, ain't nobody brushed up against him and made him feel a certain type of way. That was just some nigga shit. That was just some. But I seen Showbiz say the first face off, it was like Bud was in an out of body experience. He wasn't. Maybe he was Terrence. He wasn't Bud. But yesterday, the other Sunday, that's Bud. That's just like you want to do business with T.I.
Yeah.
You don't want to do nothing with Tip. You want Tip to stay home.
Yeah.
Same type of shit. Like you wanna bring Earl Simmons around, but you only call DMX when you got a problem.
Yeah.
Niggas have split personalities for real. I've seen it. I've seen it happen just like that. I'm kicking it with a nigga, and we laughing and joking. Somebody come in the damn trap house, he look, all of a sudden get quiet, and then I'm like, what the fuck? This is not the same nigga I was just laughing, drinking, and smoking with.
Yeah.
He on demon time now. And the other nigga looking at him, looking like, and then he go out, and I'm like, yo, nigga, what the fuck? I don't fuck with that bitch ass nigga. Nigga, who is this? Who is this guy?
Yeah.
I ain't even know you had your gun on you. What the fuck just happened?
Nah, hey, listen, I go through it, but I go through it on a professional tip. Like on my way to the kitchen, I'm one way. Once I get into the kitchen, it's like, who the fuck is this? You feel what I'm saying? People be like,
what are you doing? Why, nigga? This shit supposed to have been hours ago. What are you doing?
Yeah, and it's done in a way that I don't even have to yell, but it just strikes fear in the people. They like, yo, this dude's mannerism, that energy, he bring that look. You feel what I'm saying? I learned that from being a father.
I learned that from my dad. Like,
yeah,
oh, shit. I think I need to go in another room right now. I don't know what mommy did. I'm going over here.
Yeah, because you just feel the energy, and then it's just a look, and it's like, oh no, I'm out. Yeah,
I didn't do it.
This ain't for me right now.
So like that, you know what? that's what Bud gave him. Like my son that just got in trouble.
Yeah.
And now you trying to run because you don't want me to whoop you. That's what it looked like, to be truly honest with you. But
He said I'm bringing
face
a
off is
hammer
face
to the
off.
Yeah, for sure. He said
Hey
I'm bringing a
man,
hammer to the kitchen.
hey man. Listen, sometimes you gotta
For real.
let it be known what's really going on.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta
That face off was a good face off. I felt like I felt like Bud showed what he was supposed to. That's it. No fear. He been talking a little bit of shit. He had been talking a little bit of shit, saying he gonna take the belts and shit like that. And I don't think Canelo ever had nobody talk shit to him so respectfully.
Yeah.
That he was just like, you're not gonna do
That
nothing.
can actually back this shit up like that.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like just to round it out, it's amusingly entertaining for me. You feel what I'm saying? It's doing shit like that makes it from I want to see the fight to must see TV. I'm clearing out the calendar. I ain't doing shit. Yo, listen, I'm getting everything done either the night before or the afternoon of. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the fight gonna be at daytime.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's just like, look, man, this is gonna be a great fight, and I'm just looking to see what happens because there's a certain level of confidence, not cockiness, but confidence that's going on with Bud because I think he see that game plan and now people are trying to. I'm hearing these little whispers here and there of people saying, yeah, this fight might look like might be similar to what happened with Errol Spence.
I think Canelo Chin too granted for that, but I do think he can outbox him. We could see a Bibble type fight, Floyd Mayweather type fight.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't see a knockout, but I see Bud being the first person to drop Canelo off of some sneaky shit.
Because he's coming forward.
Yeah.
They're gonna be, but here
it's gonna be a flash knockdown. It's not gonna be nothing that hurt Canelo. He gonna get up, take it, and be like, yeah, good shit, and he gonna continue to fight his heart out. But I just kind of see it. I don't know why. I could be 100% wrong, but I could see Bud pulling off that flash knockdown or something that's like people gonna say that should have been considered a knockdown.
I just think he's gonna be able to frustrate him and get him, like, you know what I'm saying? I know that he ain't been frustrated in a while like that. But when somebody keep hitting you just enough to keep you honest. And we ain't gonna act like Canelo ain't gonna touch Bud. He's gonna touch Bud.
Yeah.
He's gonna touch Bud. Then we're gonna see
the shit out of Bud. And that's the difference. Can Bud take when Bud finally get cracked by him or get punched in the arm by him, because I think he probably gonna go back to that old school style to where he just gonna be throwing bombs and not give a fuck where them shits land.
Don't care where they land. Shoulder, rotator cuff, arm, tricep, back, hip. Because we know Canelo throws to the hip. He loves to punch in the hip. So you can't move. That's not act like we don't know that. Canelo loves to punch you in the hip.
So I'm expecting Canelo to make this shit a fight. And I'm expecting, Bud to box when he can, but also fight most of the time. And if he can't do that, then Bud's gonna lose.
That's true. Let me ask you this, right? Did you see the Kermel Moulton and the Zay Moses shit?
Yes, I've been seeing some of it, bro. Like I'm like, are you talking about when they met up and he was talking shit face to face in that looking thing?
Yeah.
I like that, bro. I like that. You feel what I'm saying?
The word.
That dude is. I think that dude is the dude to really let people know to a certain degree if he can. Um, if Cormel Moulton is really that guy. But I'm gonna ask you this: Are they too? Is that fight too green, or do they need a little bit more seasoning, or is it too green?
I think they could fight maybe middle, early next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I mean, I don't see why we gotta wait until people say that they are stars before they start fighting. I mean, they can. That just make them fight again.
Yeah,
Again, like I'm so sick of motherfuckers. I already beat him. Well, you didn't beat him by much. How about you beat him again?
yeah.
The greatest fights are the rematches and the trilogies.
And it's
We
hard
don't
to
get Thrill in Manila. We don't get the Mickey Ward, Arturo Gotti clashes. We don't get a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
The fucking Manny Pacquiao and Marquez clashes.
Them niggas fought 4 times.
Word. Word. At different weight classes, I believe, too.
Yeah, so it's like all this, I ain't got to fight him. Like, listen, if they're going to pay you to fight for a rematch, you might as well do that.
Yeah.
Because that shit is crazy.
Wait a minute. They didn't fight already, or they fought in the amateurs?
I think they fought in the amateurs.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. But what I was saying was, when I say too green, I mean, for some people, they may want to see that fight to solidify contendership, maybe if they're in the sanctioning bodies or something like that. See who's the number one contender. I don't mind them fighting for that number one prospect position.
Yeah, that'll definitely be something like. That's why I don't got no problem with young Joe and Keon getting into it early. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
I think they should be able to get to it early. Real talk.
Yeah, because you're talking about, for some people, that fight may not be what it is, but when you're talking about the talent that them two bring to the table, yeah, they could fight right now, bro.
They can fight right now. Like, and it's gonna be, and it's like, I think that maybe they should wait till maybe they doing at least 8 rounders. That's gonna be some fireworks.
Yeah, that's kind of maybe my point I was trying to say, but I couldn't. The whole round thing probably just wasn't in my head. But like some of these young prospects, like when you do get to your like first or second or maybe even third 8-rounder, then yeah, I'd like to see some of you young niggas mix it up.
I don't know why we gotta wait. Y'all already done mixed it up.
Yeah, in the amateurs.
Y'all niggas are some people already done mixed it up. You know what I'm saying? You might as well get it in early. Or you get a loss, you get a draw. Okay, back to the drawing board. You win, you know where you're going. You lose it, you know where you at. You know what you got to do to get better. But just sitting around waiting and waiting and waiting, telling sparring wars and shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's that. I don't like that. Just the path. Excuse me. The path that I like to see is when, the two fighters that are at the top of the list. They're running their own race. They're putting in good scraps. They're doing their thing, and then they meet sometime when they got an 8-rounder going on early, so they could get it out the way, get that smoke solidified. Who's that guy? Just like when it was Boots, Stanionis, and Ortiz sitting there waiting for all of that shit to get done between Bud and Earl. Like, why couldn't y'all niggas fight each other back then? You feel what I'm saying? So when you have
niggas, because then we gonna be like, oh, these niggas did what the last niggas did. I ain't gonna want to see that.
Yeah. So for me, I don't mind it. I don't mind the young dudes mixing it up. I like the talk of, waiting until you get to your first, or when you start doing 8-rounders. Because a 6-round fight or 4-round fight is still gonna look like the amateurs.
Yeah, and definitely they're gonna give you guys that you can get rid of in those rounds, but time come because that's how they go back to yesterday. That's how they did Jihad. They didn't give him niggas that he can knock the fuck out easy as hell. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I think guys can yeah, stop being a bitch.
True that.
Stop being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Take them over. Hey man, I want to fight him. It don't matter. Like this shit ain't gonna derail me at all. I'm good.
Yeah,
I want to see where I'm at.
niggas is young, man. Y'all dudes is under 25 years old. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? You got a long career ahead of you.
Some of them under 20. I think
Yeah.
Kimon and what you call under 20. So
Yeah.
like I want to see some shit like that pop up. Don't keep telling me we gotta wait. I don't wait for what? You wait. The time is now.
So,
And before I forget, we were talking about it. I don't know. Yo, did you text Body? Yeah, I know he'd be working his ass off. I spoke to Blair.
uh-huh.
He's been inactive for a year. When that happens and you're not big on their list, or you're not one of the big promotional companies that's gonna keep you in there, they take you out. But as soon as he said like give it a little bit of time, be right back in there.
Oh, okay.
He just don't have no fight. He don't have a fight lined up where he's in the talks, and he hasn't fought since he did at the AB. So the WBO after he went to the convention, it's been a year since then, which seems crazy. Since he's been to the convention where he went and they pulled him.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, that's pretty much what I really, really wanted to know was like, yo, what happened? What happened with the sanctioning bodies and shit like that? Why did you? Why you not there? And I could see that. You feel what I'm saying? Because where he is right now, he's probably. I mean, they gonna look at him as like a low level independent.
Oh, Blair?
Yeah, and whoever the company fucking with, they're not going. They like, look, man, we got the big four. You know what I'm saying? The big four always gonna make sure those fees are up there because they want their fighters to have exposure and be seen. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys from these smaller promotional companies and shit like that, you know.
You got to get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
I think Blair is going. If he don't get nothing, that's a definite. I think he may be considering that TKO joint because you got fights that are guaranteed.
Uh-huh.
And you got guaranteed money depending on who you are, and he can bank for the higher pay. Even though he's not a champion, he can bank for the higher pay because he's experienced.
Okay. I mean, shit. It is
What
what it is.
He said, "I'm not a aggression on this. What war is necessary sometimes for national defense. However, this had nothing to do with us. This was Israel's war." Hey, well, if you don't know anything about America, nigga, then you should know that America and Israel is intertwined.
Yeah. You got to go way, way back to a little after World War I. You'll start to see, you know, uh, America, France, and I believe it was the UK that were
Bro.
fucking with Israel.
Sorry, bro. It just is what it is. Like if you don't know that we use Mossad and they use unit members and SEAL members, like if you don't know that these niggas know each other like that, hey man, that is on like some shit that's cool. I'm talking about the behind the scenes with the USA and Israel. They so goddamn behind the scenes. They snake each other and then be like, good one. Just to let you know, Mark, just to let you know, like, my pops was in the military. My
It's a
nephew
love hate. It's a love hate.
I got friends in the military. I pay attention to shit. I watch shit niggas don't. Like, I bet you never watched The Unit.
At the end of the day, it's a love hate. It's a love hate relationship.
It's a love hate relationship.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go back to,
50, 60.
When what they
70s.
call now, what they just call terrorists and Al Qaeda and shit like that. You got to go back to when these people were guerrillas, when it was the PLO, the Palestine Liberation Organization. You got to go way back then, and that's taking you back into the 60s and 70s. You feel what I'm saying? And then
this ain't nothing new, bro.
This type of conflicts, as like I said, on the low, have been going on since a little after World War I, when Israel was trying to establish themselves as a state.
And I'm gonna tell you this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say on it. Nigga, we've been blowing up shit for centuries. Like, that's just how we feel. Like, at a certain point, you get in life where you like, nigga, you know where you at. If they're gonna do something, they're gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no Superman. Can't nobody go up there as a human and block that nuclear shit. But just believe the USA has a bunch of shit that they feel like they got it. They got it. So bombing Iran, niggas is like, oh, y'all scared of Iran. Like, bro, who the fuck are we, bro? Ain't we not the motherfucking niggas in the world? Ain't that not what everybody else is mad about? Because we and Trump grabbed his nuts and was like, man, shit. This shit ain't been touched in a while. We're gonna bomb them niggas. Word. And like DS said, he on the other side of the world in Australia. I'm glad he pulled up. We global. Word. Like, bro, ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can do. Nothing I'm gonna do. That man is commander in chief for the next 2 to 3 years. Deal with
it. Check this shit out. When you're talking about the industrialization of the world, who had the one resource that everybody needed? The Saudis, crude oil. So if you can establish a friendly base that allows you to have a military power, because you don't understand, Israel is small, but they military ain't nothing to fuck with.
You don't want to fuck with Mossad.
For real, they military ain't nothing.
You don't want to fuck with Mossad. Nobody wants to fuck with Mossad.
You're dealing with someone you can invest in that can sit at the table at the G7 and talk reasonably. So this way you can control. You have some sort of control mechanism that when the nomadic people try to act up and shit like that about this crude oil, and we need this crude oil for plastics, for casings, for tires, for industrial the fucking belts and shit like that. All of that shit is made out of crude oil, my nigga. So I can't industrialize without these particular things. So at the end of the day, it was always a money play. And if I could back Israel, and these people are willing to learn from us and learn our military tactics, and we can put money into their military to strengthen them on a global scale, then yeah, everybody can get a piece of this crude oil money. And I'm gonna leave it at that for you, bro.
Leave it right there, man. Man, you know what oil been since we figured out what it is to use it, bro. So oil, cigarettes, pharmaceutical, you will come up missing. You will come up missing. I feel you. You will come up missing, mutilated when they do find you. Shit will get blown up. Let's just not act like that. Like when it come to big money, them niggas, they message is sent different. So Y'all can keep talking for as long as y'all want, but the go-ahead white man is gonna sit. He definitely gonna sit down a whole term this time. He's not gonna let nobody get him up out of there. Word. He not. He not. And who don't like him? Who don't like him? Like to be this the last thing I'm gonna say. Who don't like him? Motherfuckers who use immigrants, illegal immigrants, and black women. White women like him. Mexican women like him. Everybody. The only vote he lost was what? He didn't even lose the Mexican vote. So go ahead, man. Go ahead. I mean, that's just me. That's it. That's just me. Hey, Bruce, you know how that shit go, man. I hate how people act like they don't know how this shit go. Like, yeah, I'll keep you around because I know you, but the rest of these niggas is gone. You stay out the way. I'm gonna tell you where to be, and then I'm gonna get you your papers later. But when you got power, when you got the juice, you got the juice. Be real. That shit been going on for centuries, from jail to communism. You got the juice, you got the juice. But let me get back to some more of this boxing, man. All right. I'm just being real with you. Like, I know about all that shit, man. I know about all that shit, but like, what you gonna do about it? You gonna sulk and cry, or you gonna get to work and do what you gotta do to make sure you good? I ain't worried about him. And if I go, nigga. I've been around. You know what I'm saying? What's that mate? I've been around. I've been around, nigga. Word.
Nah, yeah, capitalism. You right. Capitalism, baby. That shit works, man.
It works, man. Just like not being nothing like
works.
I've been in New York 20 plus joints. And I can tell you this, I've seen everything the world has to offer because I've been in New York for 25 joints.
Yeah.
I've been up here since 05. I've been up here 20 joints. I came up here in 01, left in 02, came back in 05. I've seen everything. You will see everything in New York.
Yeah,
everything.
Definitely.
From the island, from the rooter to the tutor, you will see everything. Do you understand? From the edge of the island to the city, you will see the same Africans bootlegging shit and the same Chinese people bootlegging shit in the city. They're doing the same shit on the fucking island. There's a different way. On the island, they were driving around the hood when you used to pass out the mix CDs. Word. In the city, you just go like, bro, this is why I'm gonna miss the ad. Because they're trying to get rid of the ad. This is why I'm gonna miss the ad. I bought that I Can't Feel My Face. The original shit, the uncut shit. I bought that at the ad. Nigga, that's like 08. Is what I'm telling you. I've seen it all.
Hey, let me just say this on the topic real quick. Here's the funny thing, when people try to complain about capitalism. With capitalism, no matter what the era and how fucked up the racial divide was, you still had the ability to become a black millionaire. Because throughout history, leading up to civil rights, there were plenty of black millionaires. Capitalism gives you the ability to always move up between the classes. Once you start talking to me about other countries and their socialistic policies, here's a fact for you. Welfare, Medicare, and Medicaid are policies from socialism. Yet they were not for black people when Roosevelt put them in place, because it was an extension to the World War II vets and people who were still having a hard time recovering from the Great Depression. So at the end of the day, black folks wasn't allowed to get food stamps and Medicaid and Medicare and shit like that. Not even black veterans. So at the end of the day, bro, I keep trying to tell people, miss me with that Bernie Sanders socialism shit, man. I'm a Democrat, bro. I vote Democrat. I'd rather listen, listen. At the end of the day, I'd
Them ain't
rather fuck with
Democrats though, that's
capitalism.
over there though now. You see, them ain't Democrats. Them is wild left. Them niggas is wild.
Yeah, because here's the crazy shit. Here's the crazy shit. And this is what people don't get. None of the Bernie bros, even when I try to explain it to them, I got friends that don't fuck with me no more. Literally because of this shit. Because I said this shit. I was like, look, see the problem with progressives, y'all want to take over the Democratic Party. If you go back to when Obama became president, you had the Tea Party. And the Tea Party's slogan was let's take our country back. So they wanted to get rid of the Republicans, the established Republicans that was getting bills passed and shit like that. So now you got the progressives, these small P progressives, not Jimmy Carter progressives. You got these small P progressives that talking about we got to get rid of these old Democrats. There is no difference between you and the Tea Party and MAGA. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all just doing it on the Democratic side, which makes it a bunch of fucking weirdos now.
Hey, Bruce, I'll be real with you. I'll be truly honest with you. I really don't kind of care because as a country, for the last 4 years, we was looked at like some punks and some suckers. I'd rather have niggas running around fucking in old White House president's rooms and niggas smoking crack in that motherfucker. I used to sell crack. I'm gonna leave it at that. This man's son smoking crack like a motherfucker. Joe Biden falling down, about to catch Alzheimer's. Listen, man. Listen. Everybody's not gonna be happy. Somebody's gonna be upset.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be upset.
And you dudes better be listen. You dudes better be really paying attention, man, because there was a Democratic candidate, this dude named Andrew Yang.
You're right, Bruce. They all crook. It's just which crook you got in there. Which crook do you fuck with? What type of crook am I?
He told, yeah, they all crooks because at the end of the day, they're in the pocket of some big business. You feel what I'm saying? But it's who gets the most done. You feel what I'm saying? Depending on where you are financially, that's gonna answer the question for you. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man.
Who get it done, man? Who get it done? Who don't get it done? Who y'all put in? Because y'all voted. And I just sit back and watch like, this is what y'all want? This is what it is? You better learn. Listen, I'm black from the fucking 80s, bro. Adaption is just part of me. This how we going this 4 years? Okay. This how we going this 4 years.
Yo, do you realize, listen, do you realize how many adaptions my generation had to come up with? Because we came up with the rotary phone, black and white TVs. You feel what I'm saying? That you had to turn the knob to, and if the knob fell, you had the vice grips or the pliers and shit like that. We came up through early cable. We came up through when digital, when analog went to digital. We came up when the pound sign was the pound sign, and now it's a hashtag. You feel what I'm saying? Now it's a website. We came up through AOL, video games, Atari, ColecoVision.
Fucking your thumb up on Atari, trying to goddamn
exactly
playing the first Grand Theft Auto. You niggas don't know.
Exactly. So the point I'm making is if you're in our age group, our entire existence from the time we were babies was always adjustments.
That's just a little backstory for you, for you youngins and you woke. Like you trying to tell us, we know. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We seen it. The fact that we here. Listen, y'all talking about the police trying to kill y'all No, they were really trying to kill us. Really. There was no cameras like that.
Yeah, because there was no cameras.
They was really trying to get us. And we telling y'all, like, I be watching shit. I be watching a lot of the body cam shit. That's how I found Golden that morning, right? Crazy, right? Crazy. And I be like, and here's the thing though, I can say this. Golden went to jail gracefully, bro. Just put the cuffs on me. I'm going to jail. Ain't no need to act up, get a whole nother motherfucking charge, and have to spend more motherfucking money, right? I see people that if you just say what's really going on, like, let me explain something to y'all, bro. In New York, right? I think I got 29 511s. I think I got like between 10 and 15 511 too. I mean, I went to jail 3 times. Well, yeah, went to jail, county, like the precinct, and was able to bail out. Actually go to jail, like all that shit that I just went through, I just gave you 29, like, AC, that shit is unheard of a nigga to have 29 511s.
Yeah.
I had 29 of them joints, right? Niggas wrote me the ticket and sent me on my damn way, right? All right. The 511 twos are felonies. I had like 10 to 15 of them. Out of all of that I did 6 months. And I had weed when they called me. I did 6 months.
Yeah, that's the thing about Nassau and Suffolk County. They let your shit basically pile up.
No, yes. Yes, I'm a water hose baby. Yes. Yes. I'm 1981. My parents were together longer than I've been born. My dad is a original stepdad. My sisters, they have a whole nother family from their biological. Their whole life, my dad took care of them. They call him daddy. My 2 older sisters, 12 and 14 years older than me. I'm built from a nuclear family. Like, I've seen it all. I live in New York, but I'm from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I've had white people hit the lock button on me when they first. Remember when cars first got the automatic lock, and you didn't look so bad hitting the lock when you seen a black person walking by. You just click the damn lock. I come from that. I really, really come from that, bro. Like, for real. I'm like, nigga, I'm heated at night black. If you know, you fucking know. The movie and TV show. In the heat of the night. I come from that where do your homework because the Cosby Show coming on. Different World coming on. Remember that shit, MC?
Yeah.
When you sat down and watched TV shows with the family and all that. That's why you love your family. You niggas don't know that. I'm not what. That's why I got that shit. Last of a dying breed.
Yeah, we had to be home at a certain time so we could eat dinner.
I'm realer than the realest nigga you know.
Man, you like, yo, I gotta go because I gotta go because I gotta go eat dinner. All right, man. So we gonna meet up after that.
Right. What? Oh, bro, we can't. I'm not coming outside to play until real Saturday morning cartoons go off. And that's the last one is X-Men that came out at 11 after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all that shit. On Saturday morning, X-Men came on last. Once X-Men came out, nigga, you was on your bike or running on your scooter, you know what I'm saying? And everybody want to be Wolverine.
Bro, that's crazy because my generation, It was Dungeons and Dragons and shit like that.
Dungeons and Dragons. Nigga, you had the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. You niggas don't know what the fucking Kung.
Yeah. We had
You niggas don't know what the fucking Kung Fu grip really mean, bro.
We had Battlestar Galactica, which was just a
Thundercats.
A U.S. aircraft carrier, but it was in space.
You niggas just don't know, man.
What I'm saying? Like,
you don't know, man. Dogs and water hoses. Yes, DS. I come from that. I come from that. Saturday night, all in the family, the Jeffersons. Yes.
Good times,
wrestling, all that shit. Wrestling, Saturday Night Live. I mean, main event. Listen. Beasley and Blockbuster Video for the night shit. And we gotta watch everything my dad wanna watch first before he go to bed because he's working third shift. Before I can watch my Transformers and shit and play my video games.
Pop, this gonna trip you out. See, for my Saturdays, it was Flip Wilson's show, right? He came on early. Then it was Richard Pryor who came on a little bit later, and then it was Sanford and Son, and then after Sanford and Son, no, it was Chico and the Man first.
Chico, and then Sanford and Son.
Then Sanford and Son,
yeah.
Right? And then late at night, you turn to channel 13, like 10:30, 11, you could watch Monty Python and then Benny Hill.
Before TV went off. I'm not always I caught the end. Before it went off, the red and yellow and blue, the lines, or the Star Spangled Banner playing. And then you don't get to watch TV again till like, depending on where you at, 5:36, 6:30. But then how much TV you get to watch, because you got to get up, iron your clothes, get ready, brush your teeth, wash your face, you know what I'm saying, before you go catch the bus and go to school. Or if you had to walk. Then if you live in New York, you had to catch a bus, take a train, then walk a few mile blocks. Like, we from that era. Like, fuck what you niggas is talking about. All this, I need mommy to pick me up. Mommy to pick me up. Nigga, we walking 6 miles home. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Listen, our school days wasn't parents outside waiting for the kids, bro.
No.
Like,
no.
I tripped out the first time it was like, I get a call and it's like, it's your day off, right? Yeah. Can you go pick Malik up from school? I'm like, okay. So I get to the school, it's a whole bunch of parents outside. I'm like, wow, this is what parenting is like these days.
Yeah. And we grew up in the heart of the serial killers and the kid snatchers. We wish a nigga would try to snatch us. We had niggas that pocket knives. Nigga trying to make an example. I'm about to make a name for myself when they try to snatch me up.
Yep.
Motherfuckers was riding around in vans in our neighborhood looking at kids, looking at us like, oh, we can't snatch none of these kids.
These niggas is bad as hell.
These niggas is bad as hell. They gonna kill one of us. These niggas gonna kill one of us. Word of mother.
Word up, bro. So,
and we ran in packs, 4, 5 deep.
Yep.
And there was always a big nigga with us. Whether he was fat or just way bigger than us. Might have been the youngest nigga. He just big for no fucking reason. That's where we come from.
We're in the size 10 and a half, and he like fucking 12.
12.
Like, what? God, you for real. So listen, bro.
Like man, we come from somewhere else where the shit y'all worry about, we already had to go through. We already went through it. People done lost family members and all that shit. Like, if y'all want to bring that up to be some shit, good luck. Okay. Best fight I see coming up in the next few days. We got Wilder on June 27th.
I'm really excited about that.
All right. So you got Christian and Billy
I'm probably
same
more.
day.
I'm probably more excited about watching than Billy.
Okay. I don't know who he's fighting. I'm not even gonna act like
I just like Mint Billy. I just was.
I do like Man Billy too. He's an impact fighter.
Yeah.
Bruce Gadd said if you can remember the star banging banging, then you old. Like I be trying to tell you, I'm the last of a dying breed. I'm realer than the realest nigga you know.
Yeah.
He ain't
Bro.
gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. So on like I just leave it at that, Bruce. Like I know you're OG, but like that's why I fuck with you. Um, Jake Paul versus Julio Cesar Chavez has Gilberto Ramirez versus Yaneli. That shit look like Doritos, but it's like Dorticos or Dorticas. And you got the Schofield little nigga versus Tevin Farmer on that fight card.
Okay. They fighting on Jake Paul's joint.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. They trying to get eyes on him. Uh, yeah. That might be the fight to really watch. To me, I think that's the fight to watch because I want to see. I want to see what Tevin's really gonna do to this kid. Because I don't know, bro. I'm struggling to see Floyd Schofield beat Tevin Farmer.
Here's the thing though, this gonna be funny. And I think it's gonna be like a steal at that bitch. Holly Holmes is fighting on that shit.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you know combat fighting, Holly Holmes is the main she's the first attraction on the main card. So he got the card pretty much.
So you Holly Holmes done went back to boxing. She left MMA now.
The bread's there.
Huh?
That's
Yeah,
where
the
the bread
bread.
is at when you like he paying the females.
That's interesting. I'm a big fan of Holly Holmes when she was boxing and when she was in MMA. So
That's what I'm saying. So when it actually come down to this card, like people be like Jake Paul is a joke, but the card is full of some hitters. He got. I mean,
real fight.
I know that Raul Correa versus Victor Rodriguez niggas gonna be thumping.
Who are they? I never heard of them.
Bro, they both Spanish, so you know they're gonna be thumping.
Uh-huh.
Avius Griffin versus Julian Rodriguez.
That's B&B dude, right?
If I'm not mistaken. So there you go.
Boom always talking about me like, yo, my boy Avius Griffiths, 147.
So they go a fight for him on the Jake Paul card. Like this shit don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? When I seen Bud put on the Prime necklace, I knew something was up. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing to do business. Like when it's time to really do business. You ain't got time for what everybody else talking about and think they know. They ain't put
Prime is Jake Paul.
Prime is Logan Paul.
Oh shit! I didn't
That
know
Prime
that.
drink, that's Logan Paul.
Oh, I knew that. I did not know that. I knew the drink, but I didn't know that was some.
The drink is Logan. It's his brother, his older brother at that. So you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So ain't nothing like if you got a promotion, you definitely can. The business is open right there, especially if you got fighters that can know how to fight.
And to give by the icy chain like that, bro, that shit is official.
Like when Bud was holding the drink, I mean, it don't mean he drink the shit because the shit tastes nasty. I'm gonna tell you, I tried the shit. Shit nasty. It's sweet in the motherfucker. You can get diabetes, especially when you're older and black. But that's why I think he gonna have a few times for he change the formula and they get right. But yeah, like Bud had the chain on. That's just another sponsorship.
Yeah.
Um,
Didn't Boots have a prime chain, or was that Shakur?
I think that was I can't remember. I know Bud definitely had one. Let's see. Coming up after that, you got John Pascal is still fighting.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know the guy he fighting.
That's the nigga I was trying to remember the other day. Jean Pascal.
John Pascal. Yeah,
Yeah, that motherfucker been around forever.
got a fight coming up in Canada, so he got a. That's on the 28th. Then, Jack Catterall is fighting Harlem Eubank July the 5th.
That's an alright fight.
Then on the 11th, you got a loaded fucking card over here on the like. Yeah, we got a loaded female card. Hold on.
You on mute?
Nah, so like somebody thought my daughter was home. Like, nah, she at school. Like, yeah, school. This Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano card. They got Alicia Baumgartner. They return Alicia Baumgartner, and it's got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's eight. It's 8 fights on this card, including Savannah Marshall. Shadisha Green's fighting Savannah Marshall. And you got the return of Alicia Baumgartner. So, and then what's that? The next day, Shakur fights Williams Zepeda and Edgar Berlanga versus your boy Sherrod.
Let me ask you this question though. What do you think of just real fast? What do you think of Canelo versus Bud being on Netflix?
Somewhere to watch it. I mean, they do enough numbers for when you lock into the subscription that you're gonna pay for as an event. I mean, is it like Netflix or what?
No, it's on Netflix. Netflix is carrying it.
I mean, it was either gonna be on Netflix or the Zone, where they was gonna charge you, or are you getting a fight because you subscribe, or is it gonna be how much is it gonna cost for the pay per view?
I don't think they're gonna. I think they're just gonna from the way it looks. It's looking like they're just gonna let it rock like they did with Jake Paul. You feel what I'm saying? As a subscription grab for Netflix. You got all of those solid sponsorships and everything else, so it guarantees everybody's money.
I don't got no problem with that because
there's no losing any money on illegal streams.
After the fight, it's still gonna be on Netflix. So if you subscribe to Netflix, you can watch it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So they just gonna keep continuously to make their money back. So that's actually probably that's a smart ass move. I don't know what people thinking.
Yeah,
another capitalism.
Exactly. That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about Alicia Baumgartner returning? Before we move on to,
I don't have a problem with her returning. I think she's a talent. You feel what I'm saying? If she could fix a lot of shit that's going on outside the ring, she'll definitely be one of those people that people will remember in boxing.
Yeah, if she can fix those out of the ring shit, that's for sure. So let's go through the card. David Morrell first return after losing to Dave Benavidez. He's fighting Iman Ketev. How you feel about that?
if it's the same Iman dude, then I think it's gonna be a good fight. It's a good comeback fight. I might be conflating this dude Iman with somebody at a lower weight class, but um, I would have to Google him. If it's not the dude that I think he is, then I got to see who he is. But I just like the fact that Morel is getting back in the mix. You know, I think if Morel could probably combine, do what Andy Cruz is doing. He found a solid, style to build upon his Cuban style, which I think is going to make Andy Cruz a problem. If Morel could find that, then he going to be a problem, and probably could move back up. You feel what I'm saying? To where he was fighting previously, and I think that was cruiserweight. I think he had a couple of fights at cruiser.
Salute, man. I'm in a bad spot. Hold on.
Bills, what's good, bro? You there?
Yeah, I'm in a bad spot, man. Salute to the Splash Brothers. Hold on, man. I'm gonna be back in a second.
Nigga, that's your fault. But go ahead, Bill.
Hey, but I hear y'all though, man. I hear y'all with that double talk, man. That's that New York shit. You say something double twice, and it means he gonna be a problem. He punching.
That's
He is terrible.
some Detroit shit. That's all.
It's New York shit today, AC. Your ass said too.
Yeah, I think that's some
I
country shit that
forgot.
made it over here.
Oh, so it's smoke fault.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I take that.
Hey, but these motherfuckers is on the internet swearing that Bud ain't gonna do nothing. They don't know how to feel, man. They ain't they feelings, bro. And I'm loving every minute of it. I don't even have to debate these motherfuckers. They like cook their damn self.
Ain't no need to. Then you just sit back and watch them and tell them what they said later once they really make up their minds. Too late. You like, nigga, you ain't believe that. So and so. That's when you hit them. That's why you.
Yeah, bro. It's like we
we
were just tripping out, on the fact of how Bud punked the shit out of him, like had him like his facial expression looked like he was shook, like the way he peeked over and was looking at him like, "Coño, man,
Well,
what the fuck did this dude?" Like?
hey, when you so used to everybody praising you like you royalty of boxing, oh, it's a pleasure to be in the ring with you. Caleb Plant saying, "Oh, I can fight a little bit, can't?" Like he the measuring stick of who can fight and who can't. Like, and then you got somebody that'll come up in your face, smile at you. You mad at him, try to push him, and realize he's solid. We ain't hearing shit about Canelo gonna overpower him. He too big for him. All we hear about is go back in history and you can see that the smaller fighter that went up didn't win that much. I don't give a damn. We talking about today.
Yeah, that's them.
Y'all
Niggas.
want to bring up history? Like shit, they ain't even have color TV when y'all want to bring up some shit.
All right, I was just laughing at that. That shit just struck me. That shit struck me to be funny as
You
hell.
know when you got them, when they say Mean Machine and Gamboa is over with. It's just like, never mind, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay, Madrimov did so well. Why he ain't stun him? I mean, he's strong, ain't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he just that in the third. Like, come on, man. Like, Bud Power ain't gonna come up. Shit, Magic Mouth didn't even get a chance to feel his power. We was doing so much pump faking and running, but we don't want to call that running. I mean, how many fakes you got to do before you create your own offense? Is that's a part of running too?
Fake. Call that nigga Israel the Faint Majamoff.
Right, and you can tell he ain't used to that shit because he ain't do that against Ortiz. So what that mean? Ortiz is a better fighter?
No, stylistic.
Come on.
Style. Ortiz is a pressure fighter, so you can't be doing all of that. Well, Bud is a counter puncher, so you trying to feint to get him to react so you can catch him and not.
But then when they gave him that look and said this is the championship round, he said, "Fuck all that, I'm finna show him."
Yeah. Then Bud stopped put pause on him because he was getting his timing. But at the end of the day, bro, that's the argument that leading up to the fight for the next 3 months, any Bud fan, that's the first thing they're gonna go back to. If you can't get past what Tony Review's saying, you'll never get past what some of these other dudes is gonna say.
Damn, what my wallet at, motherfucker! I done forgot my damn wallet.
You know what I'm saying?
That a bitch.
Tony's
God.
He always gonna rely. He's always gonna go back to that Virgil Ortiz comparison, triangle theory, and he always gonna rely on the size and assumed power.
Yeah, but he ain't knock out none of the fighters. In about 8 fights, he ain't knocked none of them motherfuckers out. Oh well, they was already adjusted to the weight. Well, who's to say Bud ain't adjusted to the weight? The fuck?
Yeah, when you look at, if you try to compare what Mel did by going up, you feel what I'm saying? Mel just went up. There wasn't like a period where he put on the weight and then acclimated himself to the weight and then cut the weight to make the weight for that fight. Bud did it scientifically. You feel what I'm saying? Mel did it like an athlete. You feel me? He just put on the weight, probably stayed close to his walk around weight, and then dropped that and then rehydrated off of that. Bud like literally put himself through the scientific process of putting on that weight, so it's gonna be different. Same thing with Amir Khan. Same thing with some of the other people that came up in weight to fight Canelo. Y'all did it like athletes. And plus, they didn't have a Turkey Ala Sheik to back that shit, and one Bud in his situation to whereas he could take this year off and do it that way.
Right, these motherfuckers, man. I enjoy every minute of it, man.
Yeah, Mel didn't have that type of backing or machine behind him to whereas he could take off a year and really, really put it,
Well, he had the mighty Al Heyman. I mean, he down, Mel did it for the culture, man. Y'all need to quit hating on Mel. He did a wonderful job.
No, I'm not hating on Mel.
Yeah, he did it for the culture. The young culture. He did it for the motherfucking. He did it for the young culture, man. He ain't do it for our culture.
He did it for that.
He did it for the young
paper bag. Thank God.
He did it for He did it for the YNs, man. He did it for the YNs. He ain't do it for our culture. Our culture
for the YNs and he ain't no young nigga.
Might as well be. He had like one.
All right, man. You're just trying to get that nigga some excuse. No, listen. He did it for the bag. He know good and damn well that he wasn't like that. When they told him how much. Until he actually got into it, he was like, damn. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, he wasn't even Mel Charlo.
Who was it?
I don't know who the fuck he was. He was Jermel. He wasn't Mel. He was his mama's child when he fought Canelo. He wasn't that ignorant ass nigga that be talking all that shit. He definitely wasn't that. He was so
That nigga
happy
was
to be
scarred.
there. That
He
nigga
was
was
scarred. He wasn't my father. He was scarred.
that nigga was so happy to be there.
That's what Canelo used to though. Now he see Bud don't give a fuck about that. And it's like, hold on, let me adjust. Oh, let me push him, but not really. Then just let him get. I mean, he don't want to cause no friction, man.
It was just yo, listen, it was just funny as hell the way like Bud walked up on him. They faced off for that hot second, and then Bud just kept on stepping to him. I was like, yo,
Right,
he just jumped the shit out of you, homie. Like you
right.
can't get that back, Canelo.
Right.
Nobody did you dirty like that.
You trying to press me in some high heels, bro? You better chill out.
For real. Like, yo, you can't get that back. Caleb playing smack, none of that shit did what that shit what Bud did to you right there.
Oh,
That to me
he
that was
damn
straight
sure ain't finna
gangster.
swing.
That shit was
He,
gangster as fuck. I was like, wow. Bud just was like, yeah, like kind of sunned the nigga like, yo, money, let me talk to you for a minute. Who the fuck you think you talking to, bro? I don't give a fuck about
yeah.
none of these niggas right here, man. I'll fuck your ass up next time, bro.
Don't give a fuck about none of this shit in here. I don't give a fuck about none of these decorations. Ah, motherfucker, wipe your ass up right now.
I was like, yo, he went full hood, ghetto, whatever the fuck you want to call it, barrio. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yo, he went there on that nigga Canelo. And I was like, wow.
I got him by decision. I don't got him by KO. I got him by decision.
Yeah, I told them Bud in 5, man. They thought I was crazy. Got boxing there, want to bet. I said, motherfucker, I'm bet for the win. I mean, I said Bud in 3. That's how much confidence I had in the Spence fight. I got confidence in this Bud in 5 because I think them first 4 rounds, Canelo is gonna be trying to knock somebody's head off, using so much energy. Ha 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 ha! All these punches. Come on, man.
Canelo knows he got up until round 7. He may control the fight depending on his output and Bud's output. He got about 7 rounds. And Bud is putting up if Bud is coming at him like that and bringing it to him, like Bernie's saying he wants to, then expect Canelo to fade out a little bit earlier, maybe the fourth or 5th round. You feel what I'm saying? I believe he gonna get a second win. You feel what I'm saying? The thing is, somewhere in between those early rounds, we all gotta admit Canelo gonna catch him, whether it's gonna be a mean ass body shot or whether it's gonna be something, to the head. But um, you know, I'm expecting the Canelo that just throws punches, heavy bombs, and he don't give a fuck where they land. That's the Canelo I'm expecting that Bud gonna be
I
facing.
think Bud gonna get hit to the body. I think the whole goal is protect your head. He gonna try your body. We're gonna get your body right to take these body punches. I mean, he ain't gonna get, if he get a clean one, then you'll see Bud kind of resort to backing up. But I don't think Bud gonna let him get off the head. Bud gonna let him because he be
Or you got into a bad
so it's
area.
gonna be.
Yeah, he's a horrible error.
You hear me?
Yeah, now we can for a second.
Nah, yeah, you in a fucked up area.
Yeah, bro.
I'm in the jump, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
dog. Jump.
Yeah, you in the matrix. Blue, what's up? Niggas pull up ain't got nothing to say.
Man, that motherfucker out every time he come online. Every time he come online, he ordering food, man.
Bill, put your goddamn seatbelt on, man.
I know it, man. That's a habit, bro. That's a damn habit, man. I can't help it, man. No, I can't help it, boy.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Man, y'all couldn't
In case some shit pop off, I need to get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Y'all can hear me now, right?
Yeah, you know.
Man, this motherfucker. Can you hear this?
Hear what?
You can't hear nothing?
I hear like a little beat or something. What happened?
Yeah, that's me. Okay. I just want to know if you can hear that. That's that shit out. Anyway, this shit, I gotta figure these out, man. I might put my other headset in. These motherfuckers. Anyways. Yeah, we're trying to figure something out, that's all. The volume is low as fuck, man.
Oh, your volume low. Okay. I'm good over here. Oh yeah. I don't know where Bill went. He probably in the boonies anyway. So let me ask you this. As we continue on. Julio versus Sabril. How you feeling?
With me?
Anybody on the panel?
Man, I ain't got no dog in the fight on that one. I don't really care.
I mean, it's on the Shakur Stevenson card, nigga. You gotta have a dog in the fight.
No, I don't. I can still.
Yes, you do, nigga. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You gotta have a dog in the fight, nigga.
Okay. I don't really care. Let me think on that one. Let me think on it. Who's a better boxer?
I guess that's what we gonna find out when they fight.
You want us to answer the damn question for you? God damn. God damn.
Whoever.
Cam, what up, bruh?
Whoever the better boxer.
This nigga crazy, bro. How the fuck you don't know? Never mind. Bill.
Hey, Julio. Hey, you figure out what size that ring was? Old boy was in.
Man, that shit had to be like a 15 by 15, some shit right there.
It probably was an 18 by 18 on the outside, but on the inside of the ring,
that shit was tall as hell, bro.
Yeah, probably like 16.
That shit was tiny in the motherfucker. Real talk.
Oh man, who? Nah, I don't know.
Hey, see, who you got, Julio or Sabril, man? Because these niggas don't know nobody but the regulars.
I said Julio, man.
You ain't give me no reason why or anything. You just said Julio.
He gonna outbox him, man. Like he always do. It ain't like he trying to knock nobody out.
Okay, man. Shakur Stevenson versus Williams and Payton.
Double S by knockout.
Williams and Payton.
Yeah, man, he eating, man. Something wrong with this guy, man. Get him out here.
I told him who I wanted on the first one. The nigga said that ain't good one. I said the better boxer. He didn't care what I said. You know what I'm saying? He wanted me to answer a different way. I answered the question.
For me,
so now I'm gonna say Zepeda, goddamn it. Y'all know my motherfucking answer.
For me, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go back to the first fight. I think think uh, Matias might have taken something away from that loss.
Be back, man. I got clocking.
I think Matias. Um, I think I might be going with Matias on this one. I like Puelo. This was a 50-50 fight where I first picked Puelo to beat Matias, but um, moving closer to the fight, I think Matias is just gonna show up and show out, and hopefully he's at that level of where he wants to be in his comfortability to where he can now start to build upon his style. So I'm going with Matias on this one. But Puelo could still easily outbox him on points, but I'm still going with Matias. But with the Shakur and Zepeda fight, um, to me, it's always going to come down to hands. Um, if Zepeda puts a lot of pressure on Shakur early and has him throwing punches and makes the boxing match into a fight and keep Shakur away from trying to make
Nah,
it
who you
a
going
boxing
for,
match.
AC? Who you going for, fam?
Hey man, you can't be asking nobody nothing, nigga. You ain't got no goddamn answer
Hey,
for the damn what you call.
Man, I can ask. I want to know who
Nah,
you.
nigga,
You
you
can't
ain't
be
rushing
teeter totter.
nobody,
You didn't want
nigga.
me to teeter totter.
You ain't rushing nobody, nigga. Let him
No, I
finish.
ain't rushing nobody. I want him to answer the question. You
Nah,
didn't
it's
want me.
I'm
You
going
wanted
to
me to
answer
give
the
a solid
question.
answer. You
nigga,
didn't want me to
you
teeter totter.
man trying to hear that shit, nigga. When I ask
I'm
you a question, you like, I ain't got no dog in the fight. Nigga, hush, you wait till your turn. Go ahead.
I'm saying it like this. That Zepeda, that would be pretty much the only avenue that Zepeda has to win. He has to put that pressure on Shakur and test his hands. You feel what I'm saying? Make it into a fight. If you can't do that, it's an easy ass fight for Shakur to win. He wants to be able to counter somebody. He wants somebody that's coming forward and gonna be there and be a high volume puncher, so he could show off his defensive abilities. So for Shakur, this fight is tailor made. It's a wet dream for him. That's why he's so excited about it. So I got Shakur for the win easily, but um, if Zepeda's smart, you're gonna pressure him and do your best to make it a fight. If you can't make it a fight, you just gonna get dog walked.
That's only what he can be. Even have a possibility of even beating Shakur.
Yeah, that's his only path. He's got to make it a fight and make Shakur use them hands. And when you making him use them hands, make him punch you in your on the top of your head. Make him punch you, in your elbows and shit like that. Do some of that old school shit to make this nigga hands hurt, and then later on in the fight, while he can't really punch and he's gonna try to use movement, then that plays more into Zepeda's fight.
Okay, so how you feel, Blue?
Oh shit! Shakur gonna stand in front of him and do the mid range and work the inside game going to the body, but also make him miss and hit him with clean shots so he can slow his punches down. That's what I think he gonna do. Slow his punch activity down. Zapata. You see what I'm saying? Make him pay for every time that he miss because he gonna try to do punches and bunches. So therefore, he's gonna be easier for him to counter, and that's why Shakur gonna come with the clean shots and make him respect his power. Fuck around and
So
get TKO'd in that bitch if he act up.
can I ask you this realistic question? Does Shakur win
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
fight?
give you realistic answers.
Does Shakur win the fight off his back foot?
Um, nah, Shakur, yeah, he can win it off his back foot, but I want him to win it. I want him to stay in front of him. I want him to move around when he needs to. I don't want him to stand in front of him the whole time. I don't want him to sit there and take chances. I want him to box him. You know what I'm saying? Hit and don't be hit. Stay in the pocket as much as he can. You know, mental warfare, man. Get in the game. He said he training his hardest, so I want to see it. That's what I want to see. I want to see him hit him with clean punches in between, like I was saying, and make him miss. So the only way you're gonna do that is by staying in front of him. Because if he ain't set, if Zepeda's not set to throw them punches in bunches, he got to be set to throw those. Otherwise, he's just flailing. And you don't want to flail. You don't want to be the fighter coming with punches and bunches, just throwing punches like you ain't gonna be rewarded with something back for just throwing crazy punches, especially dealing with Shakur. So.
I think we're gonna see exactly how much grit he got. I definitely know he's gonna hurt his hand in his face.
Oh man, dang.
So I'm gonna just see, because I know he's a better boxer. That's not even a question.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to see him hurt his hand again. Goddamn, can his hand heal properly? Can his hand? I want to see if he can go through the fight without hurting his hand. That's what I want to see. If it really was just his tendons and they fixed the issue, I want to see if they really fixed the issue.
Listen, unless he's going through the cryogenesis shit that Floyd went through and was doing, and he don't got the money to do that like that, and just being truly honest, it's nothing against him. He don't have, if he hasn't been like, and then be able to take time and sit down and let your hands heal to where you know every fight that you're gonna fucking hurt your hand. You just know that every fight you're gonna hurt your hand until, like, you know, your career's over. Like Shakur is at that damn time where that's why I know he's looking for them good old paydays where he can be able to go sit down for maybe a certain amount of time, let his hands heal. Because it just is what it is, bro. There's nothing.
I don't see it like that. I don't see that. Sorry.
Like, it's a bunch of fight. Like, he's not the first fighter to have hand problems. He's not.
Yeah, correct. But he's not the last fighter to have hand problems either. That's why I said. That's why I feel like he knows what situation he's in. He just accepts it. You know what I'm saying? He accepts it.
So, hold on, Blue. You think he's so good that he could catch Zepeda with a clean shot, and it could probably be on the side of it could probably be like on the side of his head, by his ear, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and it won't hurt his fucking hand. Cause he hurt his hand against the Padley nigga. We seen him shit like, so it's not like, you know what I'm saying? You can throw precise shots all you fucking want.
No, I'm not saying that he won't hurt his hand. I'm saying I hope he doesn't. I'm saying that I hope that they figured it out. That's what I'm saying again. I hope that they figured it out.
Is that he gonna hurt his hand as much as what you hoping for, like some.
Well, I mean, but
I don't know, bro. He does, bro. He gonna hurt his hand every fight.
Against Zepeda, that's my biggest concern because
he gonna, like, bro. I mean, Blue, go to a gym and ask any trainer that if a guy that has brittle hands, if he has hand problems, if he gonna keep fighting and he got to grit it out, he gonna hurt his hand every fight.
So what I'm saying, that's why. Okay, so check this out. This is what I'm trying to say. I hope that they figured out the problem. That's what I'm trying to say, which was his tendons in his hands, and he got the surgery, and it's the proper surgery to where they can actually heal, and he will not re-injure his hands. I am hoping that. So we won't be able to determine that until we actually see the fight. So that's what I'm hoping. Just like you said, well, shit, you said that you feel like, you didn't say you hope, but you feel like he gonna hurt his hands again.
He gonna hurt his hand. Listen,
that's what you feel like.
Listen,
you have a right to feel like that, but I also have a right to feel like I feel too. So
he's saying he got the same damn type of damn hand problem that Floyd had. If you follow Floyd's career, when he retired, a lot of people say this, a lot of people say that. Jail this, jail that. His hands got so much rest. And then you start seeing him doing the cryogenic shit, which is good for your body. But it was, if you notice, he was ducking down to make sure that he kept his hands down there, because he had the worst. The only time Floyd has been knocked down a real knockdown against him is when he took a knee because his fucking hand was hurt.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
And he punched the nigga clean, and then it was like my fucking hand. I had to just take a knee real quick just for the pain. Shakur has that same shit. I just want to see how much grit he has against a fighter that's a come forward fighter. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he's got to have pretty
Justice
good.
is hard.
I'm gonna say this thing. You're saying you want to see it, but you've already seen it because you got to look at it like this. He's already weathered the storm with hands that are fucked up without the surgery. Do you see what I'm saying? He's already been down that road.
But I haven't.
Yeah, but Blue, that's weathering the storm. Now you're in a situation to where the storm is a little bit stronger than the last storm you weathered. You feel what I'm saying? And the question is are your hands defensively strong enough to make that storm into a rain flurry or some shit like that? Like,
but that's saying if Zepeda comes in there with that kind of
yes,
shape,
and everything
he can
depends
impose
on
his will. But we don't know.
Everything is a speculation. It's based on if this circumstance happens, then that circumstance. But there is one thing that is just at the core of it. If the thing that's going on with your hands is not done, or regardless, you're gonna hurt your hands. You're gonna hurt your hand in this fight. You feel what I'm saying? That's the thing that says, all right, everything else we could say if, but the reality is you're going to hurt your hand in this fight because you're going to have to deliver that kind of shot to make Williams Zepeda respect you. You feel what I'm saying?
There's no way you're going to deliver that shot and not hurt your hand. It's just like fighting. Here's the thing, though, Blue. Like, I don't think you understand, or you like not really understand. All fighters' hands be killing them after fights, especially if they're punchers and they landing great shots. Everybody got their hand in ice after the fight, like after they take the you know what I'm saying? That like most definitely. If you have hand problems and you had multiple surgeries on your hand, if you don't give it time to heal and then come back, and you still gonna hurt your damn hand when you fight it. You see what I'm saying? Like Floyd was able to take off numerous amount of times, like when he took off the first time against after the Ricky Hatton fight, right? He took off a whole year, right? Took care of a whole lot of issues, took care of a lot of hand issues. Here's what it is. So when he popped back up, his hands wasn't as bad. He had time for after the surgeries and the cryogenesis and all that shit, he had time to heal. Because he had the bread to heal, because he had what? Well, he had the Zab Judah fight, the Shane Mosley fight. He had the I forget the Spanish nigga that had beat Zab. He had that fight.
That was Cotto.
The fight. Then when he got the bag, then he had the Ricky Hatton fight where he was the A side when he got the Oscar bag. So he was able to go sit down for a second. And when he popped back up, he felt great. That's when you seen Floyd like really punching niggas in the fucking face to the end where you seen him like, if you remember, Floyd was like, my hand hurt. Remember in them fights AC we was watching?
Yeah.
Later on, he was like, my hand hurt.
Then he would go into do his defensive thing.
See? So and like even when you blocking with the Philly shell and shit, what do you like using your hand?
Yeah.
So if you're a defensive fighter, what are you doing? You're using your hand. So he's gonna hurt his hand regardless. I just want to see how much he's gonna bet it out against. There's no disrespect. I want to see how much he's gonna bet it out against Williams Zepeda. The Williams Zepeda to come forward fight. Just want to see. What can you do? Because he ain't had to come forward fighting like this since Valdez. That actually know what to do. he was able to bluff Santos, but now we know that you told us that it was a bluff. Like Williams and Taylor's not going to stop. He's going to come straight forward.
Yeah, and if you're not hitting Zepeda with nothing that's going to respect that's going to keep him honest, it's going to be a hard, tough night for you. It's going to be master footwork, and then if it becomes a situation of footwork, people going to say you running.
Here's something else I don't think people are thinking about. Oscar's definitely helping Williams and Taylor right now. Definitely showing him because he think he Floyd, but he ain't got Floyd. Is Floyd actually helping him?
Yeah.
Like Oscar's definitely, because this is something big for his guys.
Definitely. Before we get up out of here, I want to ask y'all opinion about something I seen, but yeah, like I said, I got Shakur winning the fight. You feel what I'm saying? But that's off of a whole bunch of ifs. You feel what I'm saying? It's a tough call because the one path for Zepeda to win, again, that relies on the if. But if that thing does happen, then his chances of winning the fight are great. That's why I asked the question: does he win the fight fighting off of his back foot? In this era, if the other guy is throwing a higher volume of punches and they're connecting and you're pop shotting, I don't know if you get the decision if you're not a Canelo Alvarez. So those are some of the issues that I'd like to see, and it's going to test, it's going to test the dog in him, his ability to stay in the fight, stay focused, and do what he got to do. Because if Oscar gets a victory over Shakur, oh my God, Zepeda's on his way to doing something like I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you, and I don't know if Oscar would have them rematch. Maybe he would if it's a fast turnaround, knowing that the hand issue will be an issue again. He'll probably say, "Yeah, we'll beat you twice."
Okay, so before we get to that, how do you feel about Shiraz Berlanga? Because Shiraz really offended Edgar. It was funny as hell to see Edgar mad like that. Like he felt really offended. Like he hurt his feelings or some shit. Or
Nah, I was dying. I was laughing my ass off. Again, it's one of those situations to where it's like, yeah, I definitely want to see that fight right now. You feel what I'm saying? Edgar got to be careful because if you get too much in your feelings, Shiraz gonna clip you with that uppercut as you coming in. So, I'm still going with Shiraz, bro. I'm still going with Shiraz. I think it's a skill set difference. Yeah, Berlanga may have more of the raw power, but Shiraz has that sneaky power, and he's a more accurate puncher, more polished puncher. So I think I'm still staying with Shiraz.
well, how you feeling, Blue? Before we get out of here, or nigga? That's the headline. Or you ain't got a dog in the fight on that neither. See, this nigga be up here and then not up here.
But this was the question I wanted to ask. How do you feel with about David Benavidez coming into camp with Bud?
I feel like that's getting Bud best prepared. if that's what he did, that's getting him best prepared, and that's getting David best prepared because we also seen David in there taking tips from
Rigondeaux.
when he was in there with Roy.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, Bud was in there with Roy. Uh
No, not Bud, David. It was a few
oh
guys that they was doing Roy Jones shit. But Bud's so legendary that niggas already know you want to do Bud Crawford shit too.
yeah. Yeah, I seen the joint with Roy with Bud. I seen the joint with Roy with Benavidez. I also uh saw Rigondeaux have a big role with Benavidez too. So yeah, I like how some of these veterans that are actually nice get involved in shit. You feel what I'm saying? Not even veterans, even some of the young dudes like Benavidez. That's a lot of experience you're gonna get for working with him, with just working with him. Because you're gonna be able to see shit at that, at that level, what those guys work on. So yeah, that was just a quick question I wanted to ask, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a learning lesson for David Benavidez and callous. It's definitely gonna be callous on the body and the chin for Bud. So
Yeah.
that works out for both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because much respect there. Now, what you really need to be asking is how the fuck Gooch feel about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
real question. How
And
Gooch
Cam,
feel
you still watching this, man? What's up with that, bruh? How y'all feel about that? The Benavidez, you know what I'm saying, coming to town up in Kent.
about Gooch like, because that's the funny shit. Because now Gooch, how you feel about it? Because he don't bro. You said you called him the enemy and how they like that's it. That's how you know you went too damn far. Like you know what I'm saying? That shit been over, nigga. Niggas been respect each other. Niggas in the same goddamn movie. So you know he's on set at the same time teaching and showing shit. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck you
Yeah.
talking about? Niggas got paid extras for being, you know what I'm saying, consultants and shit like that. Like, this
You know
nigga,
Benavidez and them talk extra shit, man.
come on, man.
Shake your hand afterwards, tell you, nah, we supposed to talk our shit. Fuck out of here. I wouldn't respect you if you didn't.
So when it come to that, you know, it's just I feel like that's great for both parties.
Oh hell yeah.
That's great for both parties. Not so much good for Canelo. Not so much good. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, you know, he's getting paid for that too, and he's gonna be around to say something. So
You got Bud already had Floyd up in there, Roy, now Benavidez. Bro. If y'all ain't seen what's there, man, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. And I'm gonna say it again, bro. If you thought what you saw with Errol was something, wait till you see what he gonna do to Canelo. Bro, this shit is not even gonna be funny, man. People gonna be like, can't nobody run around here and say they knew Bud was gonna do some shit like that to Canelo. Well, I'm telling you right now, yes the fuck it is, because I'm looking at who he's bringing into camp with him. And he even was fucking around with B-Ball. So you got two people that beat him convincingly. Then you got another legendary fighter and a young dude that he avoided. Bruh.
I should tell you everything you need to know.
I don't think this should go into a decision, man. Canelo's chin is rugged, but he ain't never like,
Y'all know Bud ain't sparred yet, right?
huh?
Y'all know Bud ain't sparred yet, right?
Says you.
No, I think he
Yep.
did spar.
Nah, no, he has not sparred yet. He has not sparred yet. He says he's waiting until it gets a little closer to the fight. Actually, fight time, and that's when he's gonna start spar right now. All he's doing is just doing a little strength and conditioning right now.
I thought I was looking at a video with him sparring.
I don't believe any of that shit you just said. I don't believe nothing Bud just said. I know Bud been sparring.
Yeah,
I
'cause
think he's been sparring.
they had a video with
I
him
mean,
and
if he's been
Floyd the
sparring,
other
I don't
day.
really care. That's just what he put out there. He put it out there like he has not been sparring. He's just taking it easy because he said he wants to take it easy. He doesn't want to overwork his body. That's the reason why he said it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say it because, he's trying to have an advantage, and he said it because he don't want to overtrain.
Mm-hmm. Should sound good.
Shit, I ain't losing no sleep if you train her or not.
That should sound good.
So,
The niggas like, you know what I'm saying? That should
if
make
he want to lie about training, maybe I don't know why he lying about training. Still, maybe look like maybe he's trying to get the edge from your point of view. Is that what you're trying to say?
He ain't lying. He just ain't telling nobody the damn truth. Why would you tell or give your op any see, here's the thing, but we not new niggas. Bud ain't either. So why would you get an op any information on you? Nah, you the op. Figure it out, bitch. If I tell you I ain't sparring, you fuck around sitting a spy over here, you see me sparring motherfucking heavyweights and light heavyweights and niggas that you running from, then you're gonna be like, oh shit. And then where you gonna be trying to go with it? Trying to figure out how are you gonna fight me? I ain't giving you nothing. Not a drop, bitch. And Canelo definitely got the resources on the spy. So nah, I ain't telling you shit, nigga. You don't even know nothing. Not a goddamn thing. I ain't showing shit. All I'm showing is me building houses, having fun with my kids. I'm a great dad. I ain't about to show you shit. I'll show it after. Real talk.
But yeah, good cook, Pop, man. I'll check you on the next one, bro.
All right.
Salute to everybody on the panel, man. Good cook, y'all.
Yep. Yeah.
We up out of here.
This is the NBA on NBC.
They're like Mike in this motherfucker.
The 1996 NBA Finals.
Huh? What'd he say?
Go, sucker free.
Deep in the game, I'm paid in full, bitch. Getting that cane like I'm a menace, bitch. 9-3, but I'm winning like I'm 9-6. 4-5, dump on niggas like I'm Scott.
On the winning team, I ain't even have to score one. Couldn't beat us on your best day with my worst luck. I knew that I would be the man when they was selling double ups. Hand motion in the pot look like you playing double dutch.
Nigga, everybody dying, no lying. From the jungle when you just the prey of a lion. The survival of the illest, nigga, we the illest. Even your baby mama tried to tell you what to give. Got a bitch who Section 8, yeah, I'm hood rich. And versatile, got a bitch that on her own shit. I don't need your big homie, got my own shit. 4, 5, 6, dead nigga, road trips.
You ever seen the custody take a hit and start shaking up? I make your weekly profit around the time I be waking up. Work so strong, wear masks when I cut it up. 91 grams left, I'm really on the money hunt.
Niggas making up, these fuck niggas breaking up. Every time I turn around, these faggot niggas making up. Money, tennis, money, always keep a nigga running up. Dark clouds, but the sunny side got me caking up. Yeah, I'm from the jungle, so it's hard to be civilized. Death to your favorite rapper will be televised. Don't be surprised when you've been advised. Come out your face and catch a bullet in between your eyes. Fuck.
My man need 100, how much left? Oh yeah, 91. Give him 86, make it stretch with the dummy dumb. Most likely he'll take it, long as it can make his gums numb. I remix the pack and send it back like we can't get it done.